Hi guys, this is Subramani. You're watching me on my YouTube channel, Witty Jester. So, in this 90 days Python series to become a data analytics engineer, the main video that I need you people to understand is about the scope of Python in different fields. Uh, Many people think that understanding a programming language is essential only to become a programming developer or to work in an IT sector, but that is totally wrong. Whether you will say whether maths or science is restricted for some other domains and they are limited only within a particular domain, definitely not. Maths and science, they serve different branches in different form. Similarly, Python also has its own significance in each and every domain. Hence, before starting the habit of practicing Python, I want you people to understand what are all the various opportunities available in Python. Also, for your particular branch, say you may be from a biotechnology, you may be from a mechanical engineering or a civil background or from electronics background, irrespective of any other computer branches, still Python can make a huge impact in your particular domain. Along with your domain knowledge plus Python skill, you can have a very good career growth. So with no further delay, let's dive into the Jupyter Notebook. Scope of Python in different fields. In this particular lecture, I would like to show what are all the different opportunities that are available for a Pythonist. Python is nothing but the one who is passionate about Python. So, opportunities for freshers from a computer background. Let's start with the people from computer background. So, the first thing is like you have an opportunity to become a software engineer or a developer. What the software engineers or developers actually do? They develop applications, they write codes, they establish a connectivity from your between your front end and your back end. What is a front end? What is a back end? You go to a site, you see something, you give something, you feed your input. Say like an Amazon, you go, you purchase, you make orders. That is your front end. That particular order is traveling to the back end. Whatever the activities, whatever the data you give, it goes to the particular Amazon cloud, the Amazon database, what they have. That particular data will be processed. It check whether the particular order is available, and finally you get a proper output and your product is getting delivered. There are n number of activities which are actually happening at the back end. So these back end connectivity, everything will be done by the software engineers or a developers. Still we have two different domains into that, like say front end developers and a back end developers. So putting together, they're all are a software engineers who come up with an application, who come up with a solution for a particular business problem. Next one, a data analyst. So a data analyst is a one who actually do lots of analytical activities. See, everybody cannot become a developer. Even though you become a developer, you develop a product and you monitor the proper functioning of the product. But what is the need of developing a product? Once you develop a product, you take it to your customers. So think about a scenario. All over the country, how many people make purchase over Amazon products? So if you are launching any particular product, you need a proper analytics from which region you have the maximum customers. What are all the most sold out products? How you can efficiently boost a purchase in a particular region where the movement is actually very low. How you can encourage your customers to buy more products from the same online search. So lots of analytical activities are highly required in order to increase the profit of a business. So data analyst will come into picture. So they actually play with the data, they actually work with data and they try to get more useful informations from the data. So that is the actual work of a data analyst. Next one, a junior data scientist. So the next to the data analyst position, like data analyst, senior data analyst, and you can try for a junior data scientist post too. Some people have this career ladder and some people can directly enter as a junior data scientist. So along with your data, you do lots of analytical activities, you develop visualization activities, you come up with different business solutions. However, in the future sessions, for all these descriptions, whatever I say, I will show some proofs which I have already worked and I found some better outcomes. So I will share those things along with you. So this junior data scientist is a post which is available in each and every domain. It is not into an IT sector. As a mechanical engineer, you can become a domain expert, civil, electronics, biotechnology. So as a data scientist, along with your particular domain knowledge and Python skill and artificial intelligence skill, you can make wonders. And next one is NLP, which is also called as a natural language processing. So for a very good example for a natural language processing is like Google Translator. You speak in Tamil, you speak in Hindi, and you can convert it into English. That is possible. You can take a copy of any English book, you can scan it, and you get the words in your desired language. Again, it is based on natural language processing. And simply like say in the field of machine learning, for an example, for any particular product, many users are writing a review about the product. So you need to design a working model such that it features the data, it features the review, and it should generate a score based on that review. It automatically should give a rating. Like if it is a best review, it should give 5. It is an average review, it should give 3. If it is a worst review, it should give 1. So based on the user review, it should generate some values, rating points. All this comes under the concept of natural language processing. Again, Python is the very key feature to implement any kind of artificial intelligence. So it is actually a starting point, because artificial intelligence is an ocean. We have different sectors for all these sectors, and if you make your hands dirt on it, you need all this. And I'm also going to show you some more interesting videos, so keep watching this video, keep watching this particular episode. And next one is the OCV specialist, the open computer vision. Nowadays many YouTube videos you can see, like you can detect people whether they are wearing the mask or not. So it is open computer vision. For blind people with OpenCV, whenever they are in the travel, you can actually alert them, yeah, there is an obstacle, you should take some diversion. Again, it's an OpenCV is like a computer vision which comes with the augmented reality concept. So I will show you some videos such that you will understand that. So first, let's see, let's give the intro about the other three also. So data mining engineer, data analytics engineer. So all these people who collect data, who gather information from the data that are most useful for a business to come up in a successful and effective way. And a machine learning engineer, a data scientist, a machine learning engineer, everybody are those who develop a very good working models as per the need of the business, as per the need of the particular domain. So irrespective of any domain, like say you are from a commerce, you may from an engineering background, you may from a fashion technology, everything can be done. And as a freelancer, so what I am doing now is also a freelancer. I teach people, I take some projects from the online, and I give solution to those problems. I can develop my own application as a freelancer, and I can start earning money apart from those I earn from my career. So these are the various roles and responsibilities. Even as a fresher, you can nail it. So before going for the different sectors, what are all the opportunities available in Python, let me show you some examples. Let's start with this. So this is my LinkedIn profile. So you can follow up me with my LinkedIn profile. I usually used to share lots of valuable notes and videos that actually seduces your interest towards Python and your career. Again guys, trust me, you may be into different career, but if you know Python with that domain knowledge, you can do multiple wonders. And secondly, even though if you're not ready to make Python as your career, and if you feel Python is irrelevant to your career, as a freelancer you can make a good amount. Next one, I show some videos as I mentioned. If you are from a field of biotechnology, and this video speaks, micro robots will deliver drugs directly to the internal organs. See this video. Actually, it is actually delivering the drugs to the internal organs for the treatment of brain cancer cells. A major problem in treating a neurological disease. The ability of transferring the drugs through the blood-brain barrier. So this is just a sample example of like how biotechnology people can make use of Python in achieving a good standard in their career. Again, we have a field called bioinformatics. With the help of Python and artificial intelligence, with your biotechnology knowledge, you can make n number of projects which I'm going to discuss in next episode. The next one is about another interesting feature I would like to show is about this one I have shown you, right? Okay. Yeah, this is something okay, before this let me show you this. If you are from a civil background, not only from a civil background, for everybody, this particular video will be highly helpful. See what he is actually doing. This is about the augmented reality, or say open computer vision. Just with the camera, you are actually calculating this, how many bricks or iron rods are available. Just see this, how your manual task is getting easier. That is what actually I'm trying to convey. Python can make your manual task very, very easier. See, a programmer or a coder is not a one who just sit before the laptop and he make queries. He is the one who come out with many working models, and to have some very good working models. For an example, take this. This is again an example for an OpenCV with an open computer vision. You are giving movement to the photographs. Whatever the actions you do, automatically it does. And this is one of the very fine example for an artificial intelligence that now I am going to show you. Artificial intelligence is actually started to rule the world. One of the very fine example is this Amazon Go. What actually happen is like, you go to the Amazon Go, you purchase things, you put it in your cart, and whatever you purchase, automatically that amount will be deducted from your Amazon account. This is how it works. There is no queue, there is no line, there is no supervisor. You are the boss. You go, you purchase things, and you will be back. Again, Tesla cars, n number of automation activities are happening, n number of artificial intelligence activities are actually hitting the ground. So just think, only as a coder, only as a developer, whether this is possible? Definitely not. To make certain things, mechanical people are needed. To do certain things, again, people with good computer background is needed. To implement such things, again, people with electronics knowledge, who have some hands-on experience with embedded systems, like with Raspberry Pi, again, your knowledge is required. That is what I'm trying to convey you. The usage of Python is not limited. It adds values to your domain. Just see this video. So he just goes, he pays, and he will be back. They don't have a cashier. So normally you have the particular app. Using the app, you can scan and you can enter into the Amazon Go. It's convenience store which is completely unmanned. To enter, you have to use an app and scan these turnstiles. And then when you are ready to leave it, automatically know what you picked up, and automatically the amount will be charged from your account. So no matter what you grab while you are in the shop, and whatever you put back, it just knows. And it's only when you exit that you are actually charged for what you brought. There are about 30 Amazon Go right now, like New York, San Francisco, Chicago, and Seattle. And they could be hundreds of Go soon, which is going to hit the market very soon. See how wonders are implemented. These are like high level projects, and these are like very low level projects which are used by yourself to cultivate your knowledge, like using this kind of augmented reality kind of projects. So that is what your way and your skill set actually grows. So still, I will give you some deep understanding for each of your domains in the upcoming video. So keep subscribing my channel, and please do keep it as your WhatsApp status, such that many of your friends, relatives, and those who are lament about their career and who are looking for a career change, definitely it will add value to their career. Bye.